hello. Yeah, I'm doing my little investigations around my suburbs on my world tour of South Africa. It used to be the Isuzu. First of all, it was a Smartie, then it was the Isuzu, and now it's just this Smartie world tour of South Africa again. Yes, and I'm standing in a place called Linden, which is part of Randburg. Now, it's a very interesting suburb because it used to be a farmland, it was a big farmland, and then it got divided by the sons, and then slowly but surely it got more and more divided. Now, Linden became very popular in the 50s after a big drought, and a whole lot of farmers came to the city to try and make their money and to get some work. And Linden became known as the Boerehouten. Now, Houten in those days was the la-di-da of all the Joburg landlords and stuff, and that's where all the big money was. But of course, the Afrikaners liked to keep, well, everybody likes to keep separate, but the Afrikaners kind of went to the nature side, which was Randburg and Linden. There was one Frenchman who bought a piece of land, quite a big piece of land, which is now a suburb, because he named it after his hometown of Bordeaux. So he was a Frenchman, and it was quite interesting. This morning, someone went running around this suburb, and lo and behold, here's a little cemetery. Now, right, I'm going to show you, I'm going to put it up the camera, and you're going to see a little bit. I can't really find out much about the graves, but behind this is the Linden Police Station. So I've got a feeling that this was part of the farmland cemetery, and there's another little mysterious little cemetery down there which you can't get into. It's not open for the public. So I'm going to just take this around, and I'm going to show it from very high. Ooh, there's a lekker cloud. And there we are, you see. Now, there's all these little graves. Now, I wish I could find out some more history about them, but I've got a feeling that they were part and parcel of the farmers. There's a Breed, and there's also a lady's name, and it's written in quite high Dutch. Now, you've got to remember, Afrikaans only became a language in the 1950s, because up until then it was quite Dutch. So there we are. Okay, now I really can't see because the sun is shining after many days of rain. And as you can hear, when I ran this morning, now look at this big fat tree, and it's got a lizard. There's an akadissie. Oh, hello, akadissie. Okay, you can see it sitting in the sun. Oops. No, but anyway, there's this other little grave. And as you can hear, there's lots of cars. And this is the last little grave. Now, I know there's a bit of a morbid fascination for graves, but I just think there's so many stories written there on their headstones where we can find out a little bit of our suburbs. And this is the whole point of me doing these little things, because I want to find out who was here before us and why and what did they do and where are they now and where's those people. So a lot of them are there in the cemeteries. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of history, and have a lekker dag.